All right, y'all. Today I want to talk about a little bit of how the way we speak works and how that relates to our culture. Um, our culture seems to value people who are assertive and sure of themselves. Um, Sometimes when we're talking about something, the truth of the matter is sort of dependent on what we believe. So you might say something like, maybe we're deciding on some sort of system, on some sort of temporary like moral system or temporary right or wrong. Simply the act of saying this person is bad or wrong makes it true, because now we enter the mindset to find the way in which they are wrong, and we might start to adapt whatever system makes them wrong, simply because because we're trusting this person who has stated that they are wrong, and we're like using our problem solving to figure out how they're wrong. Rather than saying, the alternative might be this person might be wrong. This person could be wrong. Then we're like in a more thoughtful mindset, I guess. But people typically don't like when you say I think or I feel. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I have, out of necessity, adapted a style of speech where I am just much more willing to state something and try and assert the reality of something. But if you're going to do that, I think it's important. You got to be responsible with it. So, don't just... there's a lot of people who will... Because you can assert this person's wrong. But now, if your assertion is kind of stupid, people might change their interpretation of you, and they'll be like, oh, okay, this person is... Oh, they're wrong in a sense, but really they're right. Like, they might do something like that. I'm not sure how tone fits into this exactly. I want to figure out tone. It depends on how much people like respect you. Let's say you have a lot of respect among people, and you use your respectable tone and whatever, and you say something. Boom. But what you just said is like fucking stupid and a bad call. Now what you've done is you've diminished your integrity. It's like, whoa, you had all this respect. What happened? So now that's kind of part of your personality. Is now you're someone who, at sometimes, even though people might respect you a lot, sometimes they're gonna, you're just gonna do something. You're just gonna fuck something up, and maybe that is just part of the system. Okay, so now we're just gonna make mistakes sometimes. Maybe to kind of strength test what we're doing, or something like that. So, yeah, some stuff.